My name's Jen King and I am the Community Liaison Officer for Linking Hands. And Linking Hands is a health organisation that runs a health shuttle for the district of Mangatarota and the surrounding areas. We'd like to share with you just some of the stories of our clients and how we've helped them.
Well, my name is Ian Wilson. My previous occupation was retail storeman for agricultural products, an ex-farmer before that, and now I'm happily retired, or retired anyway. Well, the prime one is to get from here to the Mangatarota Medical Clinic. And on many occasions I go to Whangarei Hospital for various minor operations and scans, you name it, anything that's been going. The last few months I've had a complete body rash that has been almost impossible to cure, and I've made a good use of the service up until now anyway. Well, I'd just be a pest to my relations, and being fair to them, they say, "Oh yes, Pops, we'll most certainly look after you that way," but the first few times it's easy. The next few times it gets a bit harder, and after 3 or 4 years that are still ongoing, it would have been a horrible nuisance. We're too far away from everything here. There's no bus service. There are simply no taxis available, even if a pensioner had the money or could get the money. He would not be able to take any other alternate means. It's been a godsend to me, I can assure you of that. And this is genuine. I'm not being prompted in any way. It's made it so easy for me, as long as I give them a bit of notice. Well, this far I have never been knocked back. No one has ever said to me, "No, we can't do it today." The service has always been there and very reliable thus far. We can't always see into the future, and things may change, of course. And as for supporting them, well, I do my miserable little best, and I think this is only fair to the people that use the service. Should be prepared to pay a small amount, if not well, as much as they can afford, because no one can run a vehicle of any sort now without great expense. As an ex-car owner, I certainly know what it was like. The screams and yells when petrol went up to 50 cents a gallon are still in my memory, and that's, well, that was in the 70s, I think, from memory. So we're very well serviced this far. If we can keep the service going, I for one will be very thankful.
Do you live in town or do you live out?
Oh, we live out in the country, a little bit out in the country, which is quite good because I don't like being right in town. Have a few acres, run a few sheep. And do you want me to carry on?
Yeah.
Well, I was up in the shed one day helping the shearer, and one sheep took to me and caught me in the leg and fractured it. And I ended up going backwards and forwards to Whangarei Hospital, and I called on Linking Hands to help me out because I do not drive myself, and they were really fantastic. They'd take me up there, wait for me and bring me home again. And they also did the same when my husband had heart surgery. They took him through to Whangarei for physio and that, and it was really, really good.
That's great. And what service do you mostly get from Linking Hands?
When I ring them, they always answer. If you're not there, you leave your number, and they always phone back as soon as they're available, which is really good. And if they say what time they're going to be here, they're there at that time. They're never late. And they're so good to the community. I would really hate to see them fold.
What would happen if the service wasn't available to you, if you couldn't use the bus?
Well, I would probably have to get my husband off work to take me through, or else I'd have to call my son from Whangarei to come all the way down here and pick us up, and take us around, which would be quite a nuisance. But no, they're really excellent. I hate to see them go.
Well, I've been in Mangatoroto, I came here in 54, so it's over 50 years. We used to have a taxi service, but that's gone by the board, and now there's no taxi service or bus service really to get older people around. And the doctor suggested if I like to go swimming, would I like to get in touch with the Linking Hands. And so that I did do, and I'm grateful, and I've been going to Linking Hands ever since, which is over a year now.
Now, how do Linking Hands help you?
Well, Linking Hands helped me because in the first place I couldn't walk. I had a needle in my heel, and by the time I'd done as the doctor said and lie up with this, and then I had to get it healed, and then when I went to walk, I couldn't walk. I used to use a walking stick before that, and I couldn't walk. So the hospital board got me a frame, and I used the frame, and that's when Linking Hands took me down to the baths to help with my walking. Well, Linking Hands introduced me to the pool. I did not know the pool existed down there at Tihana, and it was through the Linking Hands that I knew the pool was there, and that has brought me in touch with Aquaswim.
And did they transport you there?
Yeah, the Linking Hands would pick me up from the house here and take me down to swimming and bring me back. It made quite a lot of difference to my quality of life, because since I've been like this, I haven't wanted to go out much, and getting my weekly outing down to swimming has enabled me to meet other people, and I realised perhaps I'm not so badly off.
The main service that we offer is the health shuttle service, which enables us to take the residents of this area part of Kaipra through to their health appointments, either to the hospital in Whangarei or various other medical appointments, and down to as far as Wellsford for x-rays, and also to bring in the outlying clients into Mangatoroto to see the doctors, as there is no public service in our area. The service we provide is a free service, and we are run by donation, and we are very grateful for those donations, but what we're looking for are the funders that will get in behind us to be able to provide us with the reliable vehicles that we need for this ever-growing service and the ever-growing demand on us. So we're looking to you to be supportive of us. We would hope that from these stories you would see the need to keep this service going is really important in this area.